Does anybody recognize this building here? Has anybody ever been inside?
No. It's a restaurant.
Why is that? Oh, what is it? This is called the Hacienda Bar. And you notice it might look closed right now, but it's not closed. Even when it's always open, it just always looks closed. Because this is the bar where all the beautiful people go, the A-list celebrities.
Really?
Sorry? Oh yeah.
Kind of like farm, something like that.
Oh yeah? Because every time I look at it, like it literally looks as if they got a building from Spain and helicoptered over and just dropped it here. Because it looks nothing like anything in Dublin. But this is a bar that all the A-listers go to. If you look at that picture right there in green, you might be able to tell me who's on the right. You might think he's an Irish singer. He sings Galway Girl. Ed Sheeran, yes.
Really?
That's Ed Sheeran. Actually, Chris Brown was in the pre-arena not too long ago, when he was here, he booked this whole bar for himself. Basically, anytime, if you actually went inside, sorry, it always looks closed like this, but it's not, it's really open. Because the man on the left, he looks a bit like John Lennon, that is the owner of this bar. He's also the barman, he's also the banker. He owns this building. He is a very quirky type of man. I actually saw him come out through that door one day, and he looks a bit like Gene Wilder. Like he had the big long velvet robe, and he had the wispy white hair. He looks like he's literally coming from a different dimension full of smoke as he comes out. But to get in, basically he is the judge, jury, and executioner. He decides who gets in, how long you stay, and when you go. So if you wanted to go in, you have to ring the buzzer, just on the right there at that door, and then the doors cannot open up and it comes up, and you look up and down, and you'll say yes, here's how you book it. He's not posh at all. He says what he feels, because this is his world in here. What he says goes, so he's allowed to be as harsh or as lovely as he wants. Jermid, a guy who works with myself, a friend of mine, he actually he does this tour sometimes as well, and he asked Duban one day, he's like, how do I get in? And he said, if you wait there for 3 hours, I'll let you in. Because he has cameras, he will be watching. And actually Jermid did eventually get in one day, and when we were walking down this street, there's a door on the other side of it, and inside there is the smallest smoking area in Dublin. It would fit 2 people semi-comfortably, but Jermid had his picture of 20 people in there, like Tetris all around each other with the cigarettes in their mouth, enjoying their cigarette. Oh my God. But if you went in, what you would see is there would be like a hall of fame all around the room. There's pictures of all the celebrities that've been there, like JFK, Leonardo DiCaprio. All these massive figures have spent their time in Dublin, because they all have their own whispers of the grapevines. They know once they come to Dublin, they should go to the Hacienda Bar, because it is a place that they will be left alone. Because just regular people don't get in. I haven't tried, because I know if he says no, I will feel so bad, because I dress to impress. So I'm saving for the day that I look like Brad Pitt just walked in, and then just out of sheer deception I'll get in, and then I'll be able to network. But I don't want to try it because I'm terrified. Some people do, they actually like, because some people walk around and they kind of, because some people on the tour last week, they went in, but they just kind of stumbled on it, and they were like, it was the end of the night, everything else closed, like, we just want a pint. So they just like, let's just ring it to see. And lo and behold, he stepped out, he goes, all right, come on in. And they went in, they played pool, they looked at the walls, they were like, this is so weird. And then it only takes cash, so they had to get cash, but then they left a few minutes later. But definitely, if you ever are feeling courageous, feeling like you want to have a night with the stars, try your hand and try and get into the Hacienda Bar. And if you do, come back and tell us what happened, because I love hearing the stories, it's always crazy. I'm waiting for the day I do get in, because then I know then I'm like, whatever I do right now is content, so I'm just gonna have a crazy night, and then I can tell everybody about it. But I love it. Even for years, I used to walk by here with my friends, before even doing the tours, and I always think like, what is that place? Because I tell you, it always looks like this. It always looks completely closed. And I don't know, they have music going on, we just can't hear it. It's just literally a little pocket dimension in there.
Wow.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah, wanna move on?